What's up guys, it was CJ here, back with another video. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing pretty well myself. Anyway, it's that time of year again. We're going to be doing the what's in my photography bag for 2021. I'm sorry, in 2020 I did not do it. The main reason for me not doing it is because it's during the pandemic and technically I didn't go anywhere, so I didn't really have any setups for the bag. Whereas this year we have a little bit of leniency, and although we're back in lockdown mode, whereas I'm still staying at home most of the time, I still have my bag set up nicely and just want to showcase to you guys what's been going on. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about the first bag, which is a main big photography bag. A little bit of context about why this bag is called the big bag is because this bag is what I normally will use if I'm going a long distance traveling or go on a job. Primarily go on a job because, you know, when I go on a job I need all the necessary equipment, and the big bag technically just envelops all the equipment that I need, so it brings around very well. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. It's my bag. This is a Lower Pro Tactic 450 AW Mark II. It's been so long since I got this bag, I don't remember the name anymore. And I normally will have my Joby Gorilla Pod right here on the left side. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, that's my Joby Gorilla Pod 5K. All right, let's start with the question probably everyone will be asking is that why is there empty right here? Now, the reason being for that is actually quite simple. Number one is because this is the camera that I is normally recording, is the EOS R5 with the 1635 Mark III Canon, of course. So probably should mention to you first, this bag has 3 access ports. There's the side, left and right side right here, and of course the top side for you to access the internally. So the reason why I put it down here is because I can access it when I open the left side, the side right here is for me to access really fast. So you probably can see right here, there's a couple of things right here on the side, and you can probably see this is strapped down. Now, the reason why this lens is strapped down is because there of these 2 accessories right here. These 2 accessories is one of my most used accessory ever. This is the Tilta top handle, and of course this is the Peak Design Strap V2. This is the big rugged one. I'm gonna put the text on the screen. I don't remember the name, but yeah, these 2 are my most used accessory, and we use them about 99% of the time when I'm on a job or on a super long distance trip. So yeah, I'm gonna put this back in. All right, so you can probably see this is tied down. This is the this came out together. Never mind, I'll fix that later on. So yeah, this is of course the 70-200 F2.8 Mark II lens. You've probably seen this if you ever seen a photographer that shoots sports or any types of actions and stuff. I've seen this white lens right here. All in all, this lens is quite old, but it works well for what I need it to work. It focuses fast enough, and yeah, although the diaphragm is a little bit loose and stuff, but I got it for a pretty cheap price, for about 3,000 ringgit secondhand, so it's pretty good. I mean, what more do you want? What more do you want? You got it cheap, you get what you pay for, boy. That's how you do it. Yep. All right, let me put it back in. All right, next up, we're gonna move on to the center compartment right here. We're gonna start out with this lens. Probably everyone been questioning what this lens is. Of course, this is the 85mm f1.4 lens from Canon. It's a beautiful beast. It's a really powerful lens, probably about everyone's dream lens, and it's definitely my dream lens. I use this primarily for portraiture and of course sometimes products, just because it gives you a nice and straight photo with a very shallow depth of field of 1.4. It's not as shallow as its predecessor, which is the f1.2 variant. However, the f1.2 is extremely slow in focusing, and this just it's an all-in-one package. It's a shallow depth of field of 1.4, extremely fast focusing, and of course image stabilization. All right, so now that's done, we're gonna put it go up here. This side I have here is strapped to keep everything nice and locked in. I don't like things moving around too much. So yeah, first things first, you probably can see here, this is the Deity V-Mic D3 Pro. So yeah, this is a is an extremely powerful mic. It's new, it's relatively new, and of course with a Rode dead cat up here. Number one, why I decided to use Rode and I didn't buy Daily's dedicated dead cat is probably because I already have this dead cat from my previous mic, which is the Rode Video Mic Go. Fortunately, that mic died on me. The components and everything just shattered. So it's a little bit sad to send that away, but then again, we got this new one and I've been loving this mic so far. It does its job a little bit too well in my opinion. The main thing I love about this lens is it has a pass-through of 75 Hz or 150 Hz. And of course you can adjust the level behind here, which is extremely fast. Sometimes you want to access it inside the camera. It takes way too long to access it inside the camera. I'm going to put this right here first. Next, inside here, this is a DJI MPF970 battery pack. This battery is actually used to power this particular light. This is an aperture f1 light. I use this for product photography. I shoot rings and of course shoes with it. It's a really good light. I can't really complain with it. I normally will mount this light on the Gorilla Pod right here. That's why I have the Gorilla, the Joby plates mounted permanently here. So yeah, very good light. Not very expensive too. For aperture product, this thing is only about 300, 400 ringgit, somewhere there. For that price and this performance, and not to mention its aperture, I would say it's a very good light. So yeah. Next, we come to this guy right here. This guy is a bit of a mouthful. All right, so this for me is a sort of a accessory pack. You know what? Let me show you what's inside here. Huh? It has two sections, so I'm gonna open. It has two sections, so I'm gonna open the top one for you to let you see it. So yeah, normally inside here, there's a lot of cables inside here. There's my USB, my all sorts of cables. All right, I'm not gonna even specify what type of cable. Just all sorts of cable, the imaginable, HDMI, whatever it is. That's usable. It will be inside here. I'll be putting them together. So yeah, normally I put them over these straps, and of course I have my talisman right here for peace of mind. So yeah, and of course safety. I'm gonna take this out. I need this. Whew. What a mouthful. I hope you guys are doing well and enjoying the video so far. So yeah, now onto the bottom section right here. So let's talk about these guys right here. This guy right here is the hyperdrive dongle. I'm not sure you can see that, but yeah, this is the hyperdrive dongle. I use a MacBook when I'm on the road, so the hyperdrive dongle uses it's a little bit overpriced in my opinion. You can get a green one and it performs just about the same, but hyperdrive in my opinion is a little bit tad overpriced just because of the shipping price, making it super overpriced. So yeah. It offers two USB-A's, one mini display port, one HDMI port, one SD card, and one mini SD card slot. So both slots just perfect. Of course, we have here is the Ethernet cable and a power delivery pass-through cable, pass-through USB-C port right here. So that's the hyperdrive dongle. So yeah. Next up, we have is of course is the SanDisk SSD. This guy right here, my pride and joy. Not sure if you can see it. Yep, there we go. So yeah, it's my pride and joy. I love this SSD. I bring this around just about everywhere I go, just because it's so small and it's so fast and it's so worth it. I bought this for 487 ringgit for a 500 gigabyte SSD. I would say about 1 ringgit for 1 gigabyte, but if you actually think about it, how much time it actually saves you, it kind of pays for itself. So yeah. It uses USB-C, of course. Of course, it also offers you an adapter to the USB-A, so you don't have to worry about that. Hence why I still use it until today. Right, so I'm gonna put this back inside here. Next, of course, we have it's the MacBook charger right here. So nothing special about that. And of course, a mouse. I like to use a mouse on the road, no matter where I am. I always like to use a mouse. I don't like to use trackpad that much unless I'm in a pinch. So a mouse is the way to go. This mouse is a representation of the mouse I would probably bring on the road. The mouse I use on the road is actually this one right here. This is the Logitech MX Master 3 mouse. I always use this on the road, but because right now I'm at home all the time and I mostly do productivity work instead of gaming, so I always use the MX mouse just because it has a lot of macros that I can program to it, and if it suits my purpose well enough. So I use this as a main mouse. Plus it's ergonomically very satisfying. I love Logitech's product, and yeah, their design just suits my hands very well. This USB-C cable for the MacBook charger. Nothing special about that. Probably seen it 1,000 times. This, of course, is a special cable. This is a Thunderbolt cable. Very expensive cable, by the way. It comes with the card reader, which I'm gonna show you in a bit. But yeah, this is a Thunderbolt cable. Just like this short length, it can cost you up to about $500 depending on who you buy it from and where you buy it from. So just be careful about that. Alright, so right here we have is my back section of the backpack itself. Nothing very special about it. There's a couple of compartments. One is the front here. There's 1, 2, and a laptop compartment back here. Any 15-inch laptop will fit. 17-inch, no. Sorry about that. And of course, you have to make sure your laptop is thin. So XPS series from Dell and of course MacBook will definitely fit. This is my MacBook Air 2017. Love this MacBook. It's primarily my studying MacBook, which I use to go to my university and use for studies and stuff. And it turns on by itself, so that's a bit of a problem. So never mind. So yeah, it works well. It's not a super workhorse or anything. It works well enough for why I needed to work. I have a sticker behind there, and of course a bumper case to protect it. I love this MacBook. Bought it with my own money, so yeah, keep it nice and safe. Moving on, we're going to talk about this front section right here. We're going to start with the top section. So first things first, we have is actually the EOS R5 front cover for the front cover, which is, you know, really nice. I like the new design, really ergonomic, really nice, really sexy, and really modern in my opinion. So yeah, that's something you might be interested into. All right, next up we have, of course, it's actually the 9-core charger. This charger is actually meant for the Sony MP series charger. It's really useful. It does the job very well. It has an LCD screen which let me see the power indicator, how much is charged, and of course how much it's actually discharging. So it tells me the condition of the battery as well. So all in all, extremely satisfied with this particular product. Definitely a good buy if you guys are looking for a new charger for just about anything. 9-core makes a lot of charger, by the way. So yeah. All right, so next up is another charger. This is same thing, a 9-core charger, but difference is this is for the LPE6. I have multiple LPE6, so I need to charge multiple at once. This is very useful. So yeah, nothing is very special about that. Yeah, I want to show you the next thing. It's very special for me. So yeah, this is a ProGrade CFexpress and XQD reader. It's really beautiful reader. It's an extremely expensive reader too. It's just, I think about what, $500 for this reader. But yeah, it uses a Thunderbolt 3 technology as a reader. Hence just now the Thunderbolt 3 cable. And of course, it allows for a CFexpress Type B card, as well as for the XQD card, which is meant for Sony cameras. The EOS R5 uses CFexpress Type B, so that hence why I needed to get this, but I did not regret getting this at all. Plus, there's a magnet behind here, so you can stick it just about anywhere you want. It's perfect for, you know, for any kind of usage whatsoever. So one of my pride and joy and one of my favorite tech of all time, ProGrade CFexpress Type B card reader. So yeah. All right. So yeah, that's about it from the inside of the camera bag itself. Let me just put this right. I'm going to talk about the outside. There's a couple of extra compartments on the outside. Let me just zip these things up. All right, let's talk about this side first. All right, so I'm going to take out this Gorilla Pod. Like I said, I have a Gorilla Pod up here when I need it. These straps are extremely amazing, but yeah, let's talk about this thing. Right here on the left side, I have a couple of things right here. If you open up, you can probably check out, I have a couple of LPE6 battery right here. Yeah, just extra batteries for the EOS R5. Of course, for more, I have an SD card box, a Linka SD card box right here. Nothing special about it. It's pretty inexpensive, so pretty great stuff too. So yeah, well-made material and it's waterproof. So water resistant anyway. I'm not particularly sure about the waterproof part, so I'm not gonna, don't quote me on that, no. So yeah. All right, moving on. On the side right here, nothing much, nothing too special about it. And I have here is only one thing, cloth, lens cloth. You should probably have one of these when you're on a job or anywhere far away, or even if you have a lens, have one of these lens cloth. It will save you a ton of time and money. So yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're wondering how heavy this bag is, I'm gonna put a picture right here with the scales of how heavy this bag is. It's extremely heavy. I did not expect it to be that heavy, just because I got so used to carrying this bag. You kind of got used to it, so you kind of don't realize it's that heavy. But yeah, that's probably explain why I have so many back problems. So yeah, yeah, that's my main big job bag. So yeah. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that little this little video. I know it's not too long, I hope. Anyways, not too long by the end of the edit, because you know I'm still recording, so I have no idea how long it is. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I do hope that you guys actually learn a little bit of something about how I buy my stuff and what I have, or yeah, you get the point. Anyways, yeah, that's all from me today. I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys liked the video, do drop a like, and if you guys want to watch more of this type of content, do remember to subscribe and share this video with your friends, and if you think they'll probably get some inspiration to what to get for next stuff. And of course, furthermore, and don't forget to of course take the notification bell button if you're already subscribed for the next video. Anyway, it's your boy CJ, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.